All right,
We
we're
are
live.
we're live.
Friday afternoon.
Yes.
Very nice right now out in Atlanta.
It's a
It'll be
beautiful day.
it'll be changing about 24 hours from now, but why worry about that? Why worry about that when you can worry about this? Who are you?
The Bo Wendico and John Colder Lawson. What's up?
Still sporting that loser stuff, Falcons.
As if you're winners.
That is exactly what we are.
No, we're
I'm Brett
not.
Leary. Yeah. When's
We're
the last
not.
time you won the Super Bowl? Oh wait, it's never happened. Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're still better than you.
And then you woke up and you found out it was all a nightmare.
Whatever.
Yeah, we're back. It's Friday afternoon, folks. And I like to say a special hello to all the do you call them isoholics?
Isaholics in the house.
Any
What's
of
up, people?
the
Any
Coach
crew coming in?
John, the Coach John mentor or mentees, and
Bring it on. Bring it on.
We love Coach John.
Yes, I can't wait. Next week we have our mastermind group. It's going to be awesome.
Coach John is the best.
Yes,
I don't know why they all sound like that. Like, you know.
They do sound like that in your head. All sound like that in your head. What's up?
We love Coach John.
Of course they do.
I want to give him a throat lozenge or something.
That's you. Everybody else is just a text.
He's number one. All right. You want to talk about something
exciting?
Exciting? Yeah. Well, what is exciting? What I mean, you know, what is there? What's exciting out there?
Here's what's exciting: the new book is out.
Oh, that's just thrills a minute. Yeah.
But no, seriously, this is the second version of the book. Version 2.
I mean, the first version was only out a couple of months ago, right?
Yeah, that's right. January. And now version 2. I've made improvements.
So why would anybody buy version 2 when version 3 is probably coming out next week?
But that's like the iPhone, bro.
that's
like the iPhone.
So we're supposed to get every version of this thing?
That's true. Why not?
No. Why? That's the better question. Well, by the way, not why. Pi, as in Pi Day.
Happy Pi Day.
Alan Berkson. Happy Pi Day, Alan.
That's right. It is Pi Day for all the geeks in the world.
There's a lot of geeks, too.
There's a few.
I can go 3.14159, and then I don't know what
that. I can't even make pie, so
I can eat it.
I can eat some pie.
I can eat an apple pie, pizza pie. My pizza pie is probably a tomato pie that I get from Mary Mac's. Love that.
Yeah, love that. Love that. Can you believe that? I wish I had that idiot that tried to diss.
Oh, that terrible review. Who the hell is that guy anyway?
I don't know. That's one of our favorite restaurants here in Atlanta.
Yes.
So get you a little bit of soul food.
We don't take kindly to that kind of what is that? That's not criticism.
Nonsense.
That's slander. That's what it is. It's slander.
Dog Mary Mac's food.
You can't do that and get away with it and walk away. No, hell no.
I got a new mouse, bro. I got a new mouse.
Very thrilling to find.
I know, but look, see, it does that. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, and then you just froze. So
it froze?
It just for a split second.
Oh, okay. You see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
It just pulsates.
It's a beautiful mouse.
It's a beautiful mouse. It's a beautiful mouse. I just got it, and it's got a cord. I got a mouse with a cord.
A mouse with a cord. Is that a good thing?
I don't know. I got tired of changing batteries, and also it every once in a while would just hesitate, and it would drive me crazy. So I was like, you know what? I'm buying one with a cord this time.
Ooh, I love when I get emails that say it has like it's from Amazon and it uses my full name and then
Brent
it says
Leary,
nah, it gives me my full first
Brenton
name
Larius.
with a middle initial in my last name, and then it says get $10 off your eligible purchase paying with Discovery Rewards.
His name,
I'm that's
his
good. That's a
name,
good one.
his name is Brenton Tiberius
That would be a T, not a C.
Leary.
You know, I'm just saying. Anyway, what is this? About Star Trek?
Oh,
Isn't that
nah.
Captain Kirk's middle name?
Okay. I'm going to see if you can see this because you will appreciate this. I'm going to see if you can see this. If I pull this up on my phone, I'm in the lounge yesterday, coming home, and I got on my Prince shirt, and the lady stops me and shows me her name tag, and there it is. Can you read that?
Let me see if I can read that. I gotta get the screen. It's kind of hard to read. You're gonna have to. All right. Apollonia. That's not the Apollonia, though, right?
No, but she was named after Apollonia, and I had on my Prince shirt, and that was so crazy.
Prince and Apollonia together again.
Yeah.
By the way, say hello to Jennifer Jasper.
Jennifer Jasper, yay! What's up?
She must be one of your people.
Well, she is the t-shirt goddess of the year.
The t-shirt goddess of the year.
Yes, you've heard Ramon talk about Jennifer Jasper and her t-shirts.
Yes, I have.
That's right. God ain't petty, but I am. T-shirt company owner in the flesh.
Whenever you get around to making some Rams, like you step up to making some championship kind of stuff, the Rams kind of. Let me know. I'd be glad to buy one. What are you laughing at? That's
some championship.
That's what I'm saying. This year,
whatever.
When we win the 2025 Super Bowl,
Yeah.
I'll be looking for a T-shirt then.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good luck with that.
All right. Give me something exciting or interesting that's out there.
That is your job, bro. You're supposed to come to the show
I ain't no
with
damn
topics.
Job. I ain't getting a paycheck. I ain't seen no check.
That's true. That is pretty true. That's a damn shame.
Job.
But you're supposed to come to the show with some topics of interest for our people.
Well, if we have people, why don't we ask them? What do you want us to talk about, people?
Yes, because Brent didn't do his
Jennifer,
job.
Allen, what's up? Look, like I said, I have no job. If there's
this is the problem. He has
something
no
of interest.
job.
Usually, I don't want to get bogged down in my usual, what happened today in the U.S. economy. We kind of know what's been going on this last week or so.
It bounced back today.
It was a dead cat bounce. Don't worry. It'll be back down to 500 points lost a day.
I hope not. I need this.
We all need it, but I don't see it happening, folks. I don't see it happening. I don't see it coming back like as fast as it went down, and it went down fast. We talked about this on the show earlier today. $5.2 trillion lost in stock market cap value over the last 3 weeks. That's 10%. Just wiped out. Let's see. What do we got here? What does Jennifer say? The government is top of mind for it's the government. Keep the faith. Oh, Ashibu is back. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Faith in what? What this particular this administration?
In American fortitude,
and more like an American foolishness.
Oh,
are you trying to say this week is more fulfilling than foolish? I mean, I think
it was absolutely unnecessary and unfortunate. I don't know. I mean, a business like mine from the old school days, we don't do it as much anymore. But importing and taxes like this would definitely hurt us. It's going to hurt. If you order stuff from Amazon, you're going to see the tariffs because those Amazon sellers are not going to eat these prices. Not
Yeah.
at all.
Well,
at
and
all.
let me say to Ashibu, because he says it's a long game pays, my brother. You're right. Unless you're like, John's age, then you don't have a lot of time. No, but seriously,
Here's the thing. Go ahead. Seriously,
I was going to say, now is I
fine.
think it's a really good time to buy if you're in it for the long term. And that doesn't mean plunking all your change down today. It means dollar cost averaging in.
I mean, it's great if you're buying into the bullshit. Okay. But you have to understand it is bullshit. So you can't talk about long-term games. You never even been in this games. You never even seen the card deck before. This has never happened in our lifetime. So this idea.
What do you say what are you talking about in particular?
I'm talking about a trade war. An international
we've had trade
war.
I think we've had trade war. Well, definitely in your lifetime, maybe not in Ashibu's lifetime, but and we've seen market recessions. 2008-9 was it doesn't feel like it's that far.
That wasn't a trade war.
No, I'm not saying that was, but we've seen these kind of dramatic drops in the market.
Yeah, we have.
And and they usually follow. It might not be overnight, but usually they come back and then they go up and up. The trend has always been up.
But they usually, yes, absolutely. But they usually follow, something that's, been pretty dramatic.
Let me add, speaking of pretty dramatic,
Thanks, Sean. Thank you.
Sean, what is she, a family member or something? John's still young. Has he been lying to you?
I am.
He's young at heart.
I'm young enough.
but we are happy to see you, Sean, even if you spread that kind of stuff.
Young enough.
All right. So she's saying the valuation of the company has not changed. It's all based on it. Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course it is. Companies' valuations don't change every day like the stock market does. It's people's perceptions, and it's also people's willingness to be greedy or try to act on things that they think are going to move the market. But we know this past week, or going back 3 weeks, we've lost $5.2 trillion in market cap value.
And valuation.
And valuation, market cap value. I mean, what's the only thing that's happened in 3 weeks? This constant talk about tariffs and trade wars. And that's enough to put where we are.
Yeah. I mean, people are afraid of what might happen, and we don't like,
I don't even want to know what Ashibu means by this particular comment.
Maybe he said staff. He meant to say staff.
Let's hope so.
Staff.
Let's hope so. Oh, look. So Sean is a day trader. Oh, good.
I don't know if he's a day trader, but I'm sure all of us are.
I'm scalping all day. That sounds like a day trader to me.
We're trying to go in and out.
That's what day traders do, isn't it? They trade all throughout the day.
That's true.
We have.
I mean, hey, if you're dealing with
oh my God, Ashibu, really? But we have saved. How have we saved $2 trillion?
Nah, man, he is in the matrix, obviously. I mean, he's in the matrix.
Ashibu.
He's in the matrix, bro.
None
of that. Exactly. We haven't saved a dime yet until Congress put a kibosh on that one.
Consumer sentiment is high, not as high as it used to be. Like
no,
a couple of months ago.
Hold on, dude. Like you said,
I said compared to a couple months ago. Now
it is.
You heard the
however, like we were talking about this morning, those numbers lag the last 3 weeks. So
no, the numbers that were still high were the small business sentiment numbers. Consumer sentiment is definitely taking a hit the last month.
Yeah, it has.
That's what I was pointing out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, but when the numbers come out, it's always that's the name of the show, bro. That's the name of the show, Quasi.
What? Oh my God, he's a grumpy old man. Talking about you?
He's talking about us. He says men.
He meant man. I think.
Did he say?
No,
man?
it said man. He's talking about you.
Ah, well. Yeah. Why am I the grumpy old man? He's the one grumping.
I'm not.
I think he's talking about you.
I'm telling
I
it
think
as
he's
it
talking about you.
is. No, I'm the one that's saying no. It's you. You do not want to jump out the market.
Yeah.
You do want a
No.
dollar cost average. Don't sell nothing unless you have to sell.
Let me tell you guys one thing about the market, because somebody's asking me about this the other day. It's like, are you selling? And I'm like, no, because I listened to a book really recently, and it was talking about in order to do what people like want to do, you have to be right twice. And very few people are right twice. So you got to get out of the market at the right time when it's at its top.
At the high, right?
And then you got to buy back in at the low. And it's real hard for people. So dollar cost averaging is way
nobody can do
easier.
that on a consistent basis. You might get lucky every once in a while.
So I just went out and bought a whole lot of more Bitcoin today. So there you go.
Yeah. I'm not playing around with that. There's plenty of stocks I can buy that are just been slammed.
That will never do what Bitcoin is doing right now.
I don't need. Well, yeah,
They
usually don't go down 20% a day or up 30%. I don't need that.
You don't need that.
Give me a handful of stocks where I can divvy it out and not have everything in one basket. Mm-hmm. And I think I'll make out better over time.
We'll see.
And I'll be able to sleep at night.
I think it's good to have both.
I don't think there's a problem with it, but if you put all your eggs in any one of these baskets,
right. I mean, it's good to buy some gold and silver right now too.
Yeah,
and some bonds maybe. The bond market might be the hot thing to put your money into while we're going through the crazy.
What do they always say? It's better to have like a well-balanced portfolio.
I'd like it.
Yeah, I mean, I tried the day trading at one point, like 20 years ago. I don't have the stomach for that. Started buying Bitcoin at 987. I'm good. All right.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, have you sold a lot of it? I mean, I don't know.
Man, look, let me tell you one thing. He ain't buy a bunch of it, or he wouldn't be sitting up here talking shit with us. He'd be a billionaire.
Shoot, I bought
987. That's crazy.
I bought
I got him at $3,000.
I got 100 shares.
You never bought it.
No, I got 100 shares of Microsoft back in 1995 for $50 a share. And so that was at like 5,000. And
how many times did that split?
Before your boy got into office and just completely ruined the market, that $5,000 investment had made its way up to $90,000. Because I just kept it and held it. Like
okay, well, you still got what is it now? 80,000. Are you complaining?
Yes, I am, because I want that 90,000.
Well,
I liked it when it was at 90,000.
I know you're pretty old. You might not make it back, but that's okay. You still got 80,000.
As long as you're leading the way.
I'll stick with that and lead the way.
Let's see.
But hold it. I'm holding.
Wait a minute, Sean. Weren't you the one saying you're scalping? That's not a holder.
He's buying low.
But scalpers buy and sell like in 5 times in the day, the same stock. That's what I see. Buy and hold is me. Like I hold.
I don't know.
Sometimes I've held it for the whole roller coaster ride, and that ain't a good feeling when you do that. First of all, say hello to Eric Winchester.
What's up, Eric?
Klarna IPOs today. Klarna. Okay, I could really see Klarna IPOs today. I think it's interesting products that help struggling people with online purchases.
Yeah,
I never heard of it. Have you?
Klarna is like the flexible payment option that you can buy crap, and put it on layaway, basically. Well, not layaway.
So why is that something to really be excited about?
I'm not all that excited about the financial markets
or digital payment. I know it's a thing, but
it's a buy now, pay later. So I mean, it's exciting because it's definitely taken off in the last few years. I don't know what the valuation is of Klarna. So Sean is saying that out.
They putting people in debt.
Absolutely. I mean, when we were talking
All right,
today
so let's
about-
go there.
that's what we
let's
were
go
talking
there.
about earlier about the pull it up.
Let me see.
And
I'll pull
I
up
think
those
these are
slides.
part of the consumer spending habits.
Yeah, let's get into that a
yeah.
little bit. Matter of fact, let's do this.
What are we going to do?
Why don't we ask these people the same question I asked you guys earlier?
Oh yeah, guys.
Let's
no,
start
not
with
that
them.
one.
No, I want to know how they would answer this question, and then we'll get into the. All right, so because we got a good group of people here. So, and I'm guessing a lot of them are small business people. So the NFIB, they do these monthly confidence, small business confidence surveys, and so they recently added a question to their survey, and it asks people, and it says for the first time, they introduced a new question assessing how small business owners view the overall health of their business, not of the overall economy, just of their business. And the four choices of that they could respond was business is healthy and excellent, reported it as good, described it as okay, or classified their business health as bad. So everybody that's joining us right now, how would you answer that question for your small business? Is the health excellent? Is it just good?
Is your business healthy,
is it okay?
good, okay, or bad?
Or bad?
Your business.
Those are the four options. Let us know in the comments here how you would answer that, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. Just curious.
This is a curious one.
That's the latest trend, folks. Yeah, we'll get into the
we're about to get into that one.
Yeah, we'll get into
I
that.
don't know. He got a little bit. I'm
just curious. Well, since we got some people here, and I'm always trying to find out how people think the economy is going for them or not. All right, I'm a full stack developer in tech. We're busy. That's not the answer. Please.
Oh, so would that make your business?
Does that mean it's healthy? It's excellent? Is it good? Is it okay? Or bad? Those are the options.
I'll tell you, this question is horrible.
It's not horrible.
The way it's addressed, it's not clear.
If somebody asks you, how's business today? How's business going?
That would be way clearer than what
you can say. It's excellent. It's good. It's okay, or it's bad. That's all.
This is a horrible question.
It's not a horrible question.
That's why you're not getting answers.
That's because these are your people. And what's with the? She's now we're getting laughed at here.
No, that's a he. That's Sean and his wife.
Okay. Oh, okay. But there's still he's laughing at us
because he knows it's a stupid question.
It's not a stupid. How's business? How's your business? How are you feeling about your business right now? Oh, it's excellent. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's okay. It's not great at all. It's bad. Those are easy answers.
Yes, they are, but the way the question is worded, it's horrible.
And Ashibu says, I'm doing amazing, actually. I have been in business since 2017 and I have been able to eat without any issue.
Okay, well
I guess that means it's excellent.
I guess.
Ashibu, which is what I was hoping somebody would say. Everyone looks at my wife first.
Yeah. And then, you've got
and Sean is one of those names that
one of those names. It could be either or.
All right. I'm about
all right, move on to the next question.
I'm moving on.
Care about that one.
Your people do not know how to play along.
It's poorly worded.
You need to coach them a little bit better.
It's poorly worded. I'm trying to coach you.
I've said it several times at this point. We're moving on. All right. Let's bring up the other.
Here's the other one.
I think this is it here.
This is the one that works with Eric's question.
All right. So I'm going to lay it out the same way I laid out the y'all, and we'll ask them for the what?
Eric just said we answer smart questions.
Yeah, Eric. You go ahead and answer those smart questions. Anyway, consumer credit. Somebody brought up consumer credit somewhere along the line. All right, so before the pandemic, right before the pandemic, Q4 2019, total credit card debt, and this is just US-based credit card debt, was $927 billion. In the heart and the heat and the depths of the pandemic, Q1 2021, that number, credit card debt, went from 927 to 770 billion. Now, fast forward to 2025. We're still in the first quarter of 2025. Anybody who wants to take a guess as to what that number is now in terms of overall U.S. credit card debt, if it was 770 basically 4 years ago, how much do you think it is right now? If you care to put a guess in the comment section, go ahead and do it now before we tell you what it is, and then we get into why that's really important and it's kind of scary number. So take a guess if you will. Let's see if anybody put anything in here. I am in home improvement, and during COVID, I've seen overwhelming business. Yeah, that's we've moved on from that discussion there, Ashibu. We want to know what you think the total U.S. credit card debt is, given the numbers that we just showed you. Take a guess.
I already know.
Yeah, we know you know because I told you. All right, I have to tell you, you're people.
There might be a little lag. You know, there's a lag.
I don't know. There's a lot of lag here.
Yeah. Okay. So what would give you? They say it's up. They say it's up. How much up? Like what?
Oh yeah, give us
like,
a number. Give us a number. Yeah, give us a number.
Yeah. What's your number? What would you think the number would be?
We're 4 years from it being 770. We're now out of the pandemic. So give us a number.
Okay, Eric,
here we
1.2.
1.2 trillion. All right, Eric, that's a pretty good guess for a smart aleck.
Oh man.
All right. Let's see. Oh, he said something else here.
Yeah, has to
be in the trillions. All right. If it's only going to be Eric guessing, we might have to move on.
I didn't think it was in the trillions. I thought.
All right. So we're just going to let you guys know what it is. So in a span of 4 years, it went from 770 billion in the depths of the pandemic to, oh, wait a minute. It's like Sean is
it's up by 30% over 770. So that would be around what? 9?
That's it's over a trillion. 9. Something like that.
Somewhere. Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right.
Right out of 1.1.
We like actual numbers.
We'll give him 1.1.
Well, we like actual numbers there. But anyway, so the actual answer is 1.35 trillion. So in the span of 4 years, it almost doubled. It's about up 80%. That is a hell of a lot of debt we're putting on credit card. Yeah, he did the 30%. He did the math. But is that his guess? That was Ashibu's guess.
Ashibu's
all right. Guess. So you were all, I think,
a little under. We're well under.
Yeah. Well, what was your original guess?
I did like 975.
Yeah, you kind of a little above before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic. Yeah. And to see that it's doubled since it's low, which if that low, yes, they are going hard out there, and that's why Klarna is, probably a good play. But how long will it be a good play? That part, I'm wondering how long will that valuation hold?
Look,
be interesting to see.
People cannot keep spending like this forever.
Right. There's going to be a bottom at some point.
And when that kicks in, it's gonna kick in hard. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but you just can't keep spending money you don't have forever and ever. I'm not long on Klarna, but I'm going to buy for the pop.
For the pop, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, well, you let us know how that works
out. As long as you ain't long.
Yeah, let us know how that works out too, because I'll be curious.
I'll be watching because that's one of the ones in our industry. E-com.
Oh, are you still claiming e-com as your industry?
You
had tossed it aside. Oh. It's all about AI now.
I just came back from an e-commerce conference. I had a really good interview with an ecom guy today. I still love ecom.
Oh, I thought that was like some kind of reunion, like going back when you go to your high school reunion. Oh, it's the e-commerce. These are the people I used to like.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were cool for that particular time in my life.
For that moment in my life.
Now that I've grown far beyond you guys, I'd like to say hello and see how you are.
That's not true. I've always liked electronics in general.
Oh, okay.
So, this AI thing is just another extension of tech.
Look at this. What is this, like NWA?
Ecom for life.
Instead of
we need to have a sign, we need to have a throw up sign.
Yeah, ecom for life. Wow. That's funny.
That's awesome.
I never took any particular technology that, like, I would never say email for life or anything like that.
I think for real in the ecom space, we had to
straight out of Shopify.
Yeah, exactly. I think we had to we created our own little niche at the time, and a lot of people were not even hip to what was going on, and I think we had to protect ourselves back then.
You know
really
what?
Fight to be taken seriously as business owners.
I got to take all of what I just said back.
Good.
You know why?
Why?
I mean, what am I most synonymous with when it comes to besides the Rams?
CRM, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, damn. But I never of course, it's actually the biggest enterprise software category. There is 60 billion annual.
Okay, so there you go.
But I never thought about it like CRM for life. But I act like it.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
Let's see. We get some good stuff here. All right. So
Yeah.
Oscar was saying, John introduced. No, this ain't good stuff at all.
Why? Because it says my name.
John introduced me to buy to Amazon by putting our album online. Wait a minute, he's got an album.
One of the best albums ever.
Really? Do you have it?
I can't find it.
Oh,
I've been looking for it. I probably won't find it till I move.
But I'll tell you one of the best albums ever. I just got it in the mail. All right. So Sean is saying, I'm not putting funds Klarna. Oh man, he's going to talk about puts. I will spike at launch. Dude is using all the great day trading terminology here. I will spike at launch and watch the quick dip after a week or so. The big players won't pick it up. Yeah, until the
so then you'll pick it up after the dip. Is that what you're saying?
You want the institutional players to announce they're buying, because that usually means everybody else is going to try to jump in. That's when you sell.
That's when you sell, huh?
So his album is from 2000. Okay,
is it 2000?
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, Code Red.
All right, so look what I just got in the mail today. Let me see.
What'd you get?
That is the 60th anniversary.
I can't see the top. Pull it down.
A Love Supreme.
Man, damn.
60th anniversary.
I was in the hallway at a place yesterday for lunch, and I should have took a picture because I was thinking about you. Had a picture of Coltrane on one side, Miles on the other side.
Woo.
And I know, and I was like, this is so brand.
Where was this?
I was in San Diego at this restaurant.
Okay, I was there a month ago, but we didn't see any of that.
Yeah, it was just in the restaurant, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so brand. It's like on the way to the bathroom, down that hall, and they have these great jazz pictures. All right, so you bought a jazz album.
It's a commemorative 60th anniversary of what's most likely to be viewed as his very best album of all time, I Love Supreme. Although I really like Giant Steps too. But
wow.
That's right, Sean. Oh, a 6'4". What is Gap post?
Like the Gap.
Really? With Miles?
Are you talking about the Gap? The Gap? He must be.
That's
GAP.
Hey, look, I don't mind dating myself when it comes to the real good stuff.
Well, you're dating yourself just by your face.
Yeah, and my man is wearing a pearl necklace here. It's like Pearl Bailey was the last in the room.
No, man, I get a lot
Love from older
compliments.
people.
I get no younger people. Younger
They're like,
people, it's kind of
hey,
crazy.
hey, daddy, what's that around his neck?
No, absolutely not. They be like, man, you're rocking that. I'm like,
and
thank
then they
you.
let him. Then they let you walk away like he really fucked me.
Nah, I don't care. I don't care. I'll do my thing. This is me.
You do you.
I do me. I
There
do
it
me.
is.
I will always. But yeah, I mean, I think how much did you pay for
It's only $28.
it? Okay.
Let's see. Yep, they ran a campaign about who wore khakis and contributed to the culture.
Wow.
Oh, Gap. Okay. Well, Miles definitely was that. Okay. All right. Eric says the firm is already publicly traded and connected directly to Amazon. I don't know what Klarna offers that's different. I might stay out. So, Sean.
No, there's nothing different.
Is it Sean or is it? I think it's Sean, right?
Sean. That was trading.
You and Eric can duke it out on what to do with Klarna. Let us know how that goes.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't. It's great right now for doom spenders.
I just think what is a competitive advantage for a new mobile payment or digital payment? There's so many out there. I want stuff that's unique.
I think this buy now pay later was very unique in the beginning. I'm not sure which one did it first, but
yeah, but that's
now everybody's got one.
Yeah, but that's more of a process than a product, isn't it?
Well, it was a product then, but now
and it
it's
uses technology to implement the process. But I mean, anybody can do buy now pay later. I mean,
I know. I was interested in what PayPal is doing right now, adding all those things into it. So it's all about your portfolio and if you're getting paid on it. But at some point, I think if they hold too much debt for other people, then people start going belly up. Then they're going to go belly up.
Yeah, credit cards have been around for a long time. I ain't invested in no damn credit card companies. I mean, it's or processing companies or whatever. I don't find that to be interesting.
They've consolidated a lot.
Oh, come on, Ashby. What are you just kidding with us now? I brought some of Trump coin. Really? Go back to making.
That's what I told you. I told you, man. He's in the Matrix.
He needs somebody
listening
to
the bullshit.
That. He needs to be unplugged.
I'm telling you,
Trump
coin.
Okay.
The Trump coin.
Have you bought
the biggest grift I've ever seen?
Did you get some of those Trump gold sneakers too?
And, yeah, get some sneakers.
And you get you one of them Teslas that Trump is pushing, hawking from the White House?
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on now.
You getting a Tesla?
No, I'm not getting a Tesla. No. However, I just saw a new offer for them at $3,000 down to like $280 a month for a 36-month lease. That is an excellent deal.
I ain't trying to put no coin in that dude's pocket.
Man,
sorry. There's plenty other cars that I can buy other than his. Come get me, Morpheus. You've been got.
Yeah. You don't really. Here's the thing. Trump is a good bullshit artist, and Americans always love bullshit artists. And so that's what he is, and some people buy the bullshit. So we'll see. I don't know.
Look, we got a whole nation that bought it twice.
Just enough to get him in there.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
How many million people voted for him? 77? I don't know. I can't remember.
Who knows?
Dude, Ashibuda is going to get a Cybertruck too.
Good luck. Good luck. You should drive it first, though. I just should tell you, drive it first. Test it first. It's not the greatest ride.
Oh, you've been in a Cybertruck?
Yeah, it's not the greatest of rides.
They look terrible. They look like an armored car.
Yeah, well, that's the fun part, isn't it?
It looks terrible. I'm sorry.
You remember back in the day with the Hummer? That looked terrible too.
I never wanted one of them.
No, I'm just saying. So that's the
what I wanted. I wanted the 300ZX, which I got. I wanted a Jaguar at one point because they just look so smooth. At one point, I even you remember those Mitsubishi 3000 GTs?
I remember the Mitsubishi.
Those things look really good. I like cars that look good and aerodynamic, not look like tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting torched.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's just
yeah,
some
that's
crazy,
right. People are coming
crazy
after him
stuff.
now. Yeah.
Crazy stuff. You know, I
I'm
don't know what's
only
up.
saving it from being destroyed by crazy, brainless Trump. Where does Ashibu live?
I don't know. He lives in Columbus, Ohio, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Ooh, a 280Z, the precursor.
Yes.
The precursor. I still have my 93 300Z. Current
Both of y'all.
deranged.
I think
Ashibu is
that's he said he said Trump the range. He meant Trump deranged.
I like the range better. No, I'm just kidding. So, all right.
He must be talking to his phone.
I can't wait to see where we're at a month from now and see if Ashibu was
I can wait. I
It's,
can wait.
It's still gung ho with.
You know what? You got to wait till the end of second quarter. That's when it's gonna. That's when all this stuff here will actually start playing out. Because you figure like this, most places have enough stock for the end of this quarter, and they got to re-up next quarter, and that's when the tariffs and all this stuff will start hitting, and the prices will change.
I mean, how dramatic do you think that's going to be when that happens?
I mean, 20%, and it could be 10 to 20%, and it could be a lot.
Are you, Sean? Are you building a bunker? I'm just curious. I haven't seen that movie.
I'm not building no bunker.
Ashibu is doubling down. He's like 6 months. We will see. We will see
Yeah,
the light.
exactly.
We'll see. No, he's thinking we're going to see the light.
Oh, he said we'll see. Oh, you'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just keep buying the bullshit.
Are you related to like Herschel Walker or what's that? Tim Scott? Or I mean, come on, man. What was that? What was that dude
you are
here?
waving the flag pretty hard there. Damn.
Who was that dude in Georgia that used to be the CEO of DeKalb County? And he went full MAGA.
Yeah, where'd he go?
What was it?
I can't
remember his name? I could see his face.
Yeah, me too. Oh, that is
Vernon Jones.
Vernon Jones. What a complete idiot. I'm surprised he's not in the cabinet. I'm not
surprised.
I'm just saying he was riding hard.
Well, if you notice, a lot of the Negroes who were riding hard for Trump are not in cabinet positions.
They ain't get shit.
I wonder what that is.
But Ashibu is going to actually.
He's going to show them how to do it.
He's going to show us. 6 months from now, we'll see.
Haters. Ashibu is, he is really riding hard. All right.
No, you see, yeah, that's okay. I will be a hater. I mean, hey, I've been a hater. So,
you know what? Here's the thing.
Nothing new here.
I was not a hater of Trump until he got in office. I didn't care about his TV shows because, I don't. You don't have to watch it.
Why would anybody hate you before then?
Well, that's what when you're doing a show and you have no clout whatsoever.
Yeah.
And people watch your show. That's great because you don't make policies. We don't have to see your face every damn day because you have a show. We just didn't have to watch the show, and then there was no consequences. Now we can't get away from him. The show is 24/7.
Turn off the TV.
It's not even the TV. Every time I see his face, I turn it off. But I don't even want to have that happen. You just can't escape it. No. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Sean is saying you said a lot. Wait, sir, are any? That is the question. I don't know what are we. Do you remember what we said? You said a lot. Wait, sir, are any?
I don't remember.
Tell us, refresh our memories there, Sean.
We're old.
Yeah. We lose our train of thought real easy around here.
Sean said Vernon. Okay, so he helped us out with that.
Oh, Vernon Jones. That's right. Yeah, but I said it before. I got Vernon Jones before he put it up there.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
People of color in the.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say. I said.
No, he's saying a lot of. You said a lot of them didn't, And he's saying, wait, did any?
You
That's
know,
what he's saying.
I only go by the ones that were
I don't,
riding real hard. Like,
but I'm just
what's that-
saying, who's in the
Well,
cabinet?
no, I'm just, well, like I said, name all the guys that were riding hard. It was Herschel. It was that dude Tim Scott. What about that dude in Florida? What Byron something?
Mm,
All these they were jock riding real hard.
yeah,
Not one of them in the cabinet.
Not
What does
one.
that say?
it says, what it's always saying.
I mean, even when you're doing his bidding, that doesn't promise you a seat at the table.
Whatever, man.
Now they got something like that. Kash Patel. He's I think what is he? A secretary of, or is he the head of the CIA? He's got a juicy position. So he's a person of color that did. I'm trying to think. Are there any? Is Tulsi Gabbard considered a person of color?
Not to me.
She's got a juicy position. But when it comes to the Negroes, people of color,
Nada.
I don't think they're
Nada. Let's check it out on Perplexity.
Yeah, you ask Perplexity.
There's got to be at least one Negro. There's always one.
All right, so I should say Byron is a congressman. You could. Are you kidding me? He could have pulled anybody out of Congress or the Senate and asked them to be a cabinet member.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of them, that's where they came from. I mean, yeah. Look at Marco Rubio, Secretary of State. He was a senator.
Up, everybody, hold on.
We got one. We got one.
Yes, there is one black person in Trump's cabinet, Scott Turner.
Who the hell is
He's
he?
black. He's HUD.
I mean, but he wasn't one of those out front Negroes that were like,
I'm just saying,
beating the bush.
They always give the black guy the HUD.
Yeah, wasn't that what Ben was?
That was Ben. Yeah, Uncle Ben was HUD. Now we got Uncle Scott.
Wow. So that's like the placeholder for the Negro representative.
Yeah.
That's really.
But we got little Marco. He is,
he's a person of color.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's Secretary of State.
Well, wait. Maybe Ashibi will find a way in there. He's riding hard, so maybe. Wait, didn't Doge shut HUD down? I think it shut down I don't think so. I think it shut down the Department of Education, or they're trying.
They're trying to.
They're trying. I think HUD. I don't think they're shutting down HUD. But that would be kind of funny if they were trying to shut it down. So
it says no, Doge did not shut down HUD. In fact, HUD is still operational. So not yet.
Not yet. Give them time.
I don't know.
Maybe Ashibu can help shut it down.
You gotta stop picking on Ashibu, man. Let him be a Trump.
I'm not.
Let him be a sycophant.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just pointing it out.
Him and your other boy.
Who's my other boy?
Ramon. He always. I'll let you guys.
I'm not gonna. You know what? We have a difference of opinion.
That's it.
And we can have fun with that.
And that's all we're doing.
And that's it. I don't take any of this stuff seriously because it doesn't do me any good.
And it doesn't matter.
And it really doesn't matter.
And it really doesn't matter.
So
ride or die.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
So what about the OpenAI saying we need you to let us use royalty-free content so that we can fend off China. We're only thinking of America here. We're not.
We talked about this morning.
And all that matters is I'm right.
Okay, hey. You're far right, bro. We get it. You're far right.
You're far.
We already we got that part.
That was funny. That was a good one.
The use of copywritten data to train LLMs. I think there needs to. We're gonna have that. It's going to open it up at some point. I think.
So you
That's
think,
just, I think the copyright laws are outdated for a new digital age that is AI driven.
but how does one protect their rights to content they created?
I
If they,
mean, as long as you're not, it like, it's like, can we train on it? Yes, you should be able to train on it. Can I quote it and actually use it? No, you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to duplicate it, but you should be able to train on it, I think.
um, I have some mixed feelings on it.
I mean, I get it. I have mixed feelings about it too, but at some level, it's going to happen. We need it to happen.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the only way these models are going to keep up.
All right, so we moved on from Trump, so I should be moving along with us. Large language models are the future. I'm playing around with a lot of stuff right now. AI is so dope. Now that's a quote for you.
Yeah.
AI is so dope. You know what? You know what I'm actually thinking about doing?
What's that?
I'm thinking about buying one of those uh, Apple Mac Studios, the new ones that just came out, that are really built for individuals to be able to run their own language models on.
Mhm.
Because you could get up to, I think it's 512 megabytes of RAM. Not that I'll go
Mm.
that crazy. And 16 terabyte databases, SSDs, and like 80 core of GPU processing, along with, I think it's 40 core of CPU processing. So you're getting machines that would have cost millions of dollars not that long ago. Now you can get it for, I mean, people could go crazy, spend up to 14 grand. I'm not crazy enough to do that. But you can literally buy your own uh Mac Studio and run like how many billion um there's
Parameter.
yeah, I think it's there's a site called the LLM
So what
processing.
are you doing that for?
If you want to start running your own language models and using all the data that you've created, like all the video and all the things that you've written over the years, and maybe even all the things, like I'm an industry independent analyst kind of person, all that content, you can bring it over to your machine, and then you can use that to run your own basically your own chat GPT on like a llama on your own device, as opposed to paying for these services. I'm actually thinking about playing around with that and seeing how different and how much more
Mm,
I want to do that I might not do because
I
I
don't know.
don't have
I
that
mean,
kind of.
the thing is that just gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and these models are getting smaller and smaller and stronger and stronger. You know.
I'm thinking about it. It's almost sort of like a little project for me.
Yeah, I can see it as
Um,
a project.
and it's something that I might actually end up using if you could get all of your stuff and be able to throw it out there, and uh you have more say in what goes into your LLM and how it comes out. It's something it's kind of something I'm looking forward to. There you go. Look at this. Yeah, that's right, Eric. Brent GPT. I like that.
I look, bro. Literally, it'd be better if you just burned your own. Just burn
Shut up. All right. It's
it.
Ashibu said it's so dope having your own personal Jarvis. Let me tell you, this shit is absolutely mind-blowing where we are right now in the world of AI. Yeah, I'm not gonna, it is mind-blowing. Mind-blowingly good and bad. There's some things that are going to come down the pipe that are not the most positive thing, because people are
Are
good
people.
and bad.
People are people.
People are people.
So it's not these things that are the problem. It's
Oh, it's
people
always the
using those
people.
things.
It's
Just
always the people.
as guns don't kill people.
People do.
That's right.
That's right.
So
Although
these
with this
are.
agentic AI, at some point, I'm sure they'll be able to pull triggers at some point.
You know what? Eric said something earlier about the medical. Can you put that up at 601?
Oh,
Because
right
I
here.
think that's important.
Every medical textbook is copy protected, but we need that data in LLMs.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah.
but I think I don't know. We're entering such interesting
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
territory.
outdated. We need a new way of thinking about copyright protection.
So when you think about what if you keep going to the nth degree with this, then you're you're going to be like, well, why do we need to go to college? We should be able to have all of the learnings
Why do we
available
need to
to
go to
us in an
college?
LLM.
Why do we need to go to
I
college?
think because there's still something to be said about people getting together in a group and learning in a communal fashion, also independently, but that goes beyond what people, because people like to do this with LLMs. They like to think of themselves as experts because they can type in a question and get a quick answer. There are certain instances that you definitely need to go deeper and have more knowledge than what comes out of an LLM. And that's where I think that's mostly going to be taking place in a kind of a college environment. You can't replicate certain things. Even though ChatGPT can pull out data, it can't pull out everything. They can't pull out the full context. And I think we need full context for things like health, medical, and legal, and certain things like that.
Here's the thing. Just going back to copyright, right? This kind of argument we had when the industry changed around music and digital music. They changed the actual copyright laws or music right laws. I don't know which one it is, but to allow digital sharing of music. So in the beginning, those sites like who was the first internet radio show? Who was the first one? The big internet radio, music wise. I can't even remember, but they're still around. But anyway, they got sued, and regular terrestrial radio was saying that they were a threat, and terrestrial radio pays a different royalty amount than streaming radio, right? But they ended up making a whole new tier for streaming radio because it became so popular. And that's what's going to happen at some level with these copyrighted materials. There's going to have to be a new way to determine how that copyrighted material gets used for allowing training of the data.
Is it?
No, it's not even hard. It's the way before that one.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the actual name. It's probably something that I'll slap my face.
I know it'll be like,
yeah.
But
I think there's a lot of stuff to grapple with all these things, and shoot, I don't know the answer, and I don't think anybody knows the answer. I think we're gonna have to figure it out before it gets out of the barn. So no, it wasn't Napster. This is actually like a internet radio before it was only terrestrial radio.
Was it Pandora? I think it was Pandora.
It might have been Pandora.
I think it was Pandora.
It seems like there was something before Pandora, though.
Seems like there was too.
I can't remember. Radio HK what's Radio HK? Huh. That doesn't even sound familiar.
Or streaming music. Let's see. But yeah, Pandora might be the one I'm thinking about. That
it might be. It might be, but I thought there was something before that. But apparently, it's HK. I don't know.
HK. HK is probably that came out.
You know what? You know what? Remember Mark Cuban on Broadcast.com? Wasn't it Mark Cuban Broadcast.com thing?
But I don't think that was the one that got. This one was big enough that it went to court, and I think it was possibly Pandora.
You remember?
So not first, but yeah.
You remember Blog Talk Radio?
Oh my gosh. Did they play music on there?
I don't think so. I think that was for people to do their own little shows.
The podcasting.
Yeah, it was just I don't think they ever had like commercial
radio.
No.
Yeah.
Because everything sounded bootleg on that damn thing. Hey, what was that thing you used? TalkShoe. Remember TalkShoe?
It's still around.
You've got to be kidding me.
I think it's still around. It
Oh
was
my
the
God.
last time I looked, which may have been like
Talk
5
shoe.
yeah, Talk Shoe. I
I
bet you
never
it's
even
still
got
around.
the name. Why they named it Talk Shoe? That's
Yep, it's still around.
oh my God. Does anybody use it?
Start a podcast and walk the talk.
Oh my God.
Talk Shoe.
You were using that what 2008, 9
Yeah,
time
can you
period?
believe that, man? That's almost 20 years now. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Talk shoe.
Talk Shoe. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Because I was for the longest, I could actually go back and find those episodes. They
really?
finally got rid of those old episodes.
They're like, why are we keeping all this space?
Yes, exactly. Why are we paying for all this space? Crazy.
2 votes
Crazy.
for Radio HK, which was for alternative music. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that too. Uh-huh.
I remember the original Talk
Yes.
Shoe. It was ESPN phone in the
Wow.
80s.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. So
Mm.
there was an ESP. You could call in the 80s and listen to ESPN live? Is that what it
I
what
don't
he's
know.
saying?
I don't remember that.
You could have a phone number and talk. Oh, wow.
I do not have any recollection of that.
That's crazy.
But
But I mean,
that's 40 years ago because they ESPN started in 1979 or 80 or something, one of those things. I don't know when this thing started, but that's a
wow.
long time ago.
A lot of water. No, it was a shoe. That's not the first shoe phone. That was in the 60s.
Wasn't Eric the one talking about smart? I need a smart question. Woo!
Oh,
I
snap.
think it's time to end on that note. I mean,
Mm-mm-mm.
Anyway, this is a good, lively discussion.
Oh, you guys are fun.
Interesting.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate you.
Yes, let me shout out Eric, Sean, Ashibu.
It seemed like we had somebody else that was in there in the
Earlier part.
early in the show.
I'm scrolling up.
Jennifer and Alan.
Oh, okay, Jennifer and Al. Yeah, they were way up there.
Yes.
But we appreciate everybody who hung out and shared a few thoughts, a few laughs, a few giggles, a few
memories,
a few ashabus. We appreciate it. We always appreciate it. Yes, thank you for appreciating us. And it's a great way to end the weekend, go into the weekend. Oh, look at that. You got your little effects working and everything. All right. So are you around next week?
I'm around, so we'll
right.
I think we'll make it work.
We'll make it do what it do.
We'll make it do what it do.
And you do what you do. And we'll
All
see
right.
you next Friday.
Peace, guys.
There it is.